Hello, how are you? I just want to let you know that I completed liver flush number 41. I did this around the new moon last month now, since I'm making this kind of late. Um, did my flush over a week ago, but just reporting on it now. Unfortunately, I'm going to show you some really old stones, so I apologize. I'll do it very quickly. Yes, they very oxidated at this point. I'm going to throw them away as soon as I make this video. And yeah, it went really routinely, very, very clean. No nauseating feelings. Stones came out. Um, all went well. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep going with it. Things that I've been focusing on lately are I don't know, just really my body, and self massage has really come to the forefront of my mind. Like I use like a lot of foam rollers. I have this big one too, and let me see, I'm just moving around. I got this little guy too to sort of get between my spine, stuff like that. So just like really working on my back, my neck, like right here. I'm doing a lot of, my neck's really tight. So sometimes like when I do that, could like hear my jaws just like really tight, So just been working on that. That comes from, doing from, it comes from what I've from what I researched. It comes from not being able to express myself the way I've wanted to, maybe in the past or even to this day. There's a lot of times where I'm biting my tongue, or I'm just sometimes like being the bigger person and just being calm and zen like, and letting things happen and not judging too quickly, but still being angry at the same time and not expressing myself. So I think a lot of my issues deal with anger and agency, and not just anger in an attacking way, but the capability or the ability to sort of change my life, or when I'm presented with a moment, recognizing that moment and finessing that moment to achieve good outcomes. So I think I need, with this self massage and recognizing this, is just like resetting and letting that go, and knowing, and then knowing that I'm prepared for the next day, the next week, the next month, the next challenge, whatever it may be, that I could handle it. I could have it handle it differently, and letting my body know that things are different now, and how this relates back to, not a great storyteller sometimes, but thanks for watching, and thanks for hanging in there with me. But how this relates back to liver flushing is that, and I could only make things up, and what I've learned is, a lot of things, and I think if you're watching these videos, you probably realize like a lot of things aren't science. There's not a science to everything that we do. A lot of it's just not science, So uh, perhaps one of the reasons why I have stones, or is that I keep creating the traumas. I keep holding on to the traumas. I may be doing everything right in terms of my body, but in my diet and all kinds of other things that are related to health, but if my body still thinks that I'm stressed, even though my mind is not, and my spirit is not, then perhaps it creates more stones. Or when it sees a situation or feels a situation that's similar to something I experienced before, then maybe, it creates more stones. I don't know. So that's what I've intuited from that's from wherever. That's what came through, my antenna. So that's just what I'm working on now. And I've been doing that for a long time, but I've just been more focusing on my upper body, my neck area, the side of my neck, my mouth, the back of my neck, my arms, all of it. So hopefully that will produce some good outcomes. I think that these things all interact, so perhaps I could know more about myself and how I'm feeling because I'm eliminating stones. So anyways, still figuring this out. Ain't got it all figured out. Don't want it all figured out. Just having fun with this experience. I hope everybody's having a great day, a great life, a great journey, and I'll see you on the next one. All right? Thank you.